The Hollywood world has just been rocked by a shocking incident that's left everyone questioning the friendship between two of Tinseltown's most beloved stars, Julia Roberts and George Clooney. Known for their iconic on-screen chemistry, the two have been best friends for years, but now things have taken a dark turn. Julia Roberts has officially declared war on George Clooney after a shocking assault on Amal Clooney, his wife, that has sent shockwaves throughout the industry. Let's break this down and explore exactly what happened and why Julia's seemingly supportive friendship with George has taken such a dramatic and unexpected shift. The story begins with a seemingly harmless dinner, but quickly escalates into something much darker. It all started at an extravagant celebrity gala held at a high-end venue in Los Angeles. Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Amal Clooney, and other Hollywood elites were in attendance. By all accounts, it was a night full of laughter, celebration, and the kind of Hollywood glamour that we've all come to expect from these A-listers. But no one could have predicted what would unfold just hours into the event. Sources close to the couple have revealed that Amal Clooney*, known for her poised and graceful nature, was at the center of a heated argument between George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Although the dispute started as a minor disagreement, it quickly escalated when Amal was caught in the crossfire. According to insiders, Julia, in a rare outburst, lashed out at George, accusing him of being dismissive of Amal's professional achievements. But that's not all. Amal, who was visibly upset, tried to intervene, and that's when things took a shocking turn. George Clooney*, seemingly overwhelmed by the tension, allegedly raised his hand to Amal in a moment of pure frustration. The room went silent. Friends, colleagues, and fellow celebrities looked on in stunned disbelief as George, someone we all thought of as a laid-back and charismatic guy, let his emotions get the better of him. Julia Roberts, who had been close to both George and Amal for years, was in complete shock. According to eyewitness accounts, she immediately confronted George, demanding an explanation. But what she received in return wasn't an apology, it was a cold stare. Julia Roberts' reaction was swift and intense. No one had ever seen her so enraged before. It wasn't just that George had lost control, it was the fact that he had hurt Amal*, someone Julia considered a close friend and ally. Julia had always been the fierce protector, but this betrayal was too much. Without hesitation, she declared war on George. The actress, known for her powerful presence both on and off screen, wasn't one to let something like this slide. According to sources close to Julia, she began making plans to distance herself from George, and, in the most dramatic move of all, she reportedly told George that she would never speak to him again unless he publicly apologized to Amal for his actions. It's not every day that we hear about Julia Roberts being upset, especially to the point of cutting off a friendship with one of Hollywood's biggest stars. But when you consider the relationship Julia and Amal have built over the years, it's clear why Julia felt she had to take a stand. Since that night, George Clooney has stayed eerily quiet about the incident. While Amal Clooney has been visibly shaken but strong in public, George has avoided any sort of confrontation. The couple has since put on a united front in public appearances, but behind closed doors, it's reported that Amal has been the one calling the shots when it comes to their future. Amal, who is no stranger to being in the spotlight, has reportedly insisted that George issue a public apology to Julia, but George has yet to do so. Why the delay? Is he waiting for the perfect moment to reconcile, or is there something more deeply troubling at play? Julia has made it clear that she's not just upset by what happened, but by how George has treated her friend over the years. Amal is a respected human rights lawyer, a successful woman in her own right, and Julia has always admired her for her intellect and poise. For Julia, it's not just about the assault, it's about the disrespect that George has shown Amal over time, ignoring her achievements and treating her as though she were just another trophy wife. With Hollywood's elite looking on, everyone is waiting to see what will happen next. Will George Clooney publicly apologize, as Amal has reportedly demanded? Will Julia Roberts and George be able to repair their friendship, or is this the end of a long and seemingly unbreakable bond? And, of course, how will Amal handle the situation? One thing is for sure, this incident has thrown the world of Hollywood's elite into chaos. It's not every day that we see two of Hollywood's biggest stars, people we've long admired for their charm and charisma, engaged in such a public and personal dispute. Fans of both Julia and George are left to wonder if this will be the end of their dynamic duo, or if, like so many other Hollywood friendships, they'll find a way to bounce back. While this shocking incident has made headlines, it's still too early to predict the long-term impact on the Clooneys and Julia Roberts. Could this be the start of a massive Hollywood breakup? Or will they find a way to make amends? One thing is certain, this story is far from over. Stay tuned as we bring you all the latest updates on this escalating drama between two of Hollywood's most powerful stars. That's all for today's story. What do you think about Julia Roberts declaring war on George Clooney? Do you think George will apologize to Amal, or is the friendship between Julia and George over for good? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the latest celebrity news. Until next time, stay tuned.